Are you one of those who don't like being by yourself? Are you someone who cannot stand his or her own company? In this video, I'll be telling you what you stand to gain by liking your own company and being by yourself from time to time. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Inspira Central. Hello fellow Inspirers, welcome to Inspira Central. My name is Monica and I'm the Chief Inspirer herself. It's so good to have you here. Some people cannot stand being by themselves. They always want to be surrounded by people. And the one time when they would not mind being by themselves is when they are sleeping. Of course, when they are not conscious of their environment. But there are some things that you stand to gain by loving your own company and being by yourself some of the time. In this video, I'm going to tell you the advantages of loving your own company or being by yourself. The first reason why you should like your own company is that it saves you from being needy. Do you know what they call neediness? It's when you feel like you need somebody else or something to complete you. Like when you're on your own, you feel very incomplete, you feel uneasy, you feel restless, you want to talk to someone, you want to go somewhere, you just can't sit in a place and be and exist and enjoy your own company. It means that you have this kind of sentimental attachment to people and things. You're not content with who you are. You don't feel comfortable in your own skin. You need someone and something to make you feel better about yourself. That's a sense of neediness. If you enjoy your company, if you enjoy being by yourself, you will not be needy. You will not feel like you must attach yourself to someone or something before you can feel comfortable in your own skin. Being needy actually makes people take advantage of you. Did you know that? When you feel like you need someone, it means that you're going to need all kinds of people to fulfill you, to complete you. And then when people see that you cannot stay on your own, they start to take advantage of you because they feel that you need them. And truly, you act like you need them, and so they feel that way. They feel like you cannot live without them. You can't be happy without them. You cannot survive without them. You cannot thrive without them. So you need to like your own company so that if you happen to be alone, if you don't have people around you, if you don't have people in your life at the moment, depending on what area of your life that is, you'll be okay. You'll be comfortable. You'll be happy. You'll be contented. You'll be comfortable in your own skin. So start working on loving your company today. Start being able to stay by yourself today without needing people so that it doesn't make you clingy, needy, and worried that somebody does not call, does not check on you, somebody is not with you all the time. And you don't want to be that person because when you do that, it makes people feel like you're suffocating them. It makes people feel like you're stealing their oxygen and they actually start to resent you when you become needy. So in order for you to not give up that vibe of neediness, of clinginess, you need to learn to love your own company. Love being by yourself. It's going to save you a lot of drama. It's going to save you a lot of heartache. And that brings me to the second point, which is that being by yourself saves you from being desperate. You know, being clingy and being desperate go hand in hand. Being desperate means that you will take just anything, you will do anything to have someone by your side, to keep someone with you, to have someone call you. You will do anything, you will bug their phone, you will follow them around, you will not have a life of your own, you will just do anything and everything. That is an air of desperation that you're giving off. That is an air of neediness. That is an air of I will do whatever it takes to keep people around me. That's not a good air. That's not even a good energy. That is you wasting your time. That is you spending your time on unproductive things. That is you thinking that people should be the orbit of your life, or you should be the orbit of people's lives. But nobody should be the orbit of anybody's life. You should be independent. You should be able to do your things. You should not be desperate to have people around you. You should not be desperate to have people close to you, people calling you, people checking up on you. You shouldn't be desperate for that. So you should have an air of independence. You should be able to stay on your own. In order for you not to give off an air of desperation, learn to love your own company. The third thing that you stand to gain by loving your own company is that it saves you from having the wrong friends. When you're comfortable in your own skin and you like yourself and you don't mind being by yourself, you're going to choose better friends. You're not going to be desperate to have just anybody in your circle. You're not going to be desperate and clingy to have even the worst people in your circle. You will choose. You'll be selective. You'll say, is this person bringing something to the table? Is this the kind of person that I flow with? Am I comfortable with this person? Can I trust this person? You know, when you're desperate and clingy and you feel like you've got to have people around you, there have to be people around you, you need it to be hustling and bustling, you want everywhere to be busy, you want all the noise, you want the attention, it means that you're going to be welcoming all sorts of people. You're welcoming the good, the bad, the negative-minded, the cryptic people, the cynical people, the naysayers, even people that don't like you. You will welcome them into your circle. Even people that have shown you that they don't like you, you will welcome all of them in because you're operating from a frequency of desperation, of clinginess, of I have to have people around me. But if you're operating from the wholeness and the wellness of knowing who you are, what you want, what you bring to the table, and even if you don't have friends around you, you'll be fine. Then you will choose only the best as friends. You will choose only the best friends, people who are healthy for you, people who are right for you, people who contribute something to your life, and not just anybody. You'll be picky. You will ensure that you have only the best of the best around you. So that's one other reason why you need to ensure that you're comfortable with yourself. You're comfortable in your own company. You like being by yourself. You're comfortable being by yourself no matter how long it takes to pick your friends, no matter whether you don't have friends or whether you have just a few. You'll be fine. You'll be good. You'll be A-okay. Another thing that you stand to gain by loving your own company is that you choose the best partner for yourself. Your life partner is very important. I have talked about it here on Inspira Central. I'm going to put links of those videos on how to choose a partner for yourself. I'll put the links in the description of this video so you can go and watch them and learn to see the characteristics, discover what you need to pick, what you need to search for in choosing who your partner should be. The links will be in the description of this video. When you are whole, when you are not bothered about whether people like you or not, whether people are around you or not, when you're comfortable in your own skin, then you will, from a place of wholeness, you will, from a healthy place, choose your spouse. You will choose the person who is not just good for who you are today, but for the version of you that could evolve tomorrow. You will choose somebody that will be there for you, not just in the short term, but in the long term. You will choose somebody who will be able to help you activate, ignite your dreams and bring them to reality. You will choose from a place of wholeness. You will choose from a healthy mind because you are centered, you are whole, you are comfortable with yourself, you are comfortable in your own skin, and you know that you are not choosing from a place of desperation. You're not choosing from a place of I've got to have it. You're choosing from a place of if I find the person, all well and great. If this person doesn't match what I want, I will move on. I will keep searching until I find what I want. I will not settle for less. If you're okay being by yourself, you will not be in a rush to pick just anybody and align yourself with them for the long haul. You would ensure that you choose the very best for yourself, knowing that this is a partner not just for today but for the long term. One of the advantages of liking your own company is that it saves you from a healthy rivalry. You know, people are very competitive. Most people want to compete with other people because they feel, who does she think she is? Does she think she's better than me? What is she feeling like? That's just competition. That's just unhealthy rivalry. That is just you trying to compete with someone that may not even realize that you're competing with him or her. That is actually you measuring yourself by the standard of that person. It means that that person is the standard and you are trying to measure up to the standard. But when you feel whole in yourself, when you're comfortable, you like who you are, you like where you've been, you like everything about yourself, or at least most things about yourself, because come on, who likes everything about themselves? But you're comfortable with who you are. When you know who you are and you're comfortable with who you are, and you trust that you're going somewhere better, you're building yourself, equipping yourself, you are grooming yourself, and you're developing yourself, you will not compete with anybody. There will be no unhealthy rivalry because it's not necessary. You already know who you are. That's fine. You're happy, you're content, you're comfortable with who you are. You won't compete with anybody. What is the essence? They are who they are, you are who you are. And so you don't need to bother. Let them do their thing. You do your thing. You know where you're going to. You know what your vision is for your life. You know what your purpose is for your life. And you're working towards it. Speaking of purpose, have you seen my video on how to discover your purpose? If you've not discovered your purpose, you need to go and watch that video. The link of that video will be in the description of this video. Watch that video, because the sooner you discover your purpose, the less competitive you will be around people who have discovered theirs. You will know that you're working on your own path and you don't need to compare yourself to anybody else. The sixth reason why you need to love your own company is that it helps you detach from unhealthy friendships. There are some relationships that go sour. There are some people who are so good at covering their tracks, pretending to be good friends, but over time the truth will always come to the surface, and then you discover that they are not good friends after all. Or maybe they changed. Maybe this version of them is not the version that you would like to work with. Maybe this is not someone that you like their mindset, you like where they are coming from. Maybe all of a sudden they are no longer who you thought they were. When you have a healthy mindset, when you know who you are, when you're comfortable in your own skin and you like your own company, such that you don't mind being alone, it will be easier for you to cut off unhealthy friendships. It will be easier for you to detach from unhealthy relationships, so that you are now keeping your peace, maintaining your mental health, and you're telling that friend, goodbye, we can't do this anymore. This relationship has gone as far as it can, and I cannot work with you anymore. It's easier to detach when you are whole in yourself, when you're not codependent, when you're not relying on that person for your mental stability, for your happiness, for your joy, for your peace. You'll be able to detach. If that person does something you don't like, if you see that this person is going on a downward trajectory, if you see that this relationship is bringing out the worst in you, it will be easier to say goodbye to that relationship, because you don't mind how long it takes you to find a new friend, a better friend, someone who aligns with you, someone who is more compatible with you. It's easier to detach from people when you are not so emotionally attached, especially in an unhealthy way. So start loving your own company today, so that it will be easier to detect and detach from unhealthy relationships and friendships that are not going the way you want them to. The last tip I will give you on why you need to start loving your own company and enjoying being by yourself is that loving your own company gives you conviction. It gives you clarity, it gives you inner peace, where you do not need the validation of other people. You are content with who you are, you know what you want, you have the clarity of mind and purpose, and you're working towards what you want. You don't need the external noises if you know who you are. But when you don't know who you are, you start asking people, what do you think? What should I do? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should go there? Do you think this is the best for me? Who knows what's best for you besides you? Who knows your purpose and your vision for your life better than you do? That is why you need to know who you are. That is why you need to be able to validate yourself and not wait for external validation. These are the tips I have for you in this video. I have more tips on this topic in a blog that I have written. The link to that blog post is going to be in the description of this video. I hope that these tips help you to start liking your own company, start enjoying being by yourself, because that will give you clarity, that will give you purpose, that will give you conviction, conviction and self-contentment. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please drop a comment below. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video and you would like to see more videos that inspire you, help you become who you are, give you conviction and inner clarity, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. It is completely free of charge. You don't have to pay anything to subscribe to this channel. So click that subscribe button. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Also, do not forget to share this video with everyone. We all need to be able to stay by ourselves and be comfortable in our own skin. Share this video with everyone so that they start building better relationship with themselves and start tapping into their self-love. Thank you once more for watching this video to the very end. Thank you for giving me your time. I have a playlist in the description of this video. Go watch the videos in that playlist. Keep growing, keep improving, and keep being a part of our fellow inspirers. Don't forget to be an inspiration. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much. Inspira Central.